back for some more D&D. It looks like it's going to be another quiet night of me playing D&D by myself. I've actually had the pleasure of joining a couple of actual Dungeons and Dragons games this week with a couple of players who invited me to their Discord during the week from a pickup group that we had, or that I tried to run, and we didn't actually get anywhere. They just created characters and then that was it. So I'm just currently getting my... Oh, where did I put the stuff? I left this stuff over here. Bring this bag over here. I'm just currently setting up the players. That's the fighter info card. And that is his clothes. And that's his stuff. We've actually discovered that we can put the stuff down here. I really like these character cards, but I also like having the coins. Well, that's just his profile picture. And that's his miniature. Couldn't find anything that fit a plasmoid, so I decided just to grab a slime creature. Oh crap. Gotta be careful about slapping doing that, because alright, we've got 4 characters. I've got this. Oh, actually I want to rename them. Oh, I don't have any names for them, do I? We have to toggle this to, say, reveal Fog of War. Okay, so we've got our 4 party members, and you're not meant to be able to see the enemies. We switch to white. Yep. And there we go, we're ready to play. So now you can't actually see the enemies until they uncover them. And I feel like the encounter is too easy, because I did the encounter with Bumfluff last week and we didn't have any trouble dispatching these guys. But I'm also going off using experience as a, what's it called? Combat encounter difficulty. Maybe I'll make it to be difficulty of hard, which gives me a, well, that's still, it gives me a 75 limit of, or I could make it deadly, 100 experience each. And if we come over here, oh, excuse me, I've got it as what are they? 50, 100, 100, 200 plus this dude, which is not really combat. So 200 deadly. Wait, how much are they? 50, 100, 150, 200. And at level 1, the encounter should be deadly at 100 experience. Just shows you how broken the scaling system for 5e is. I got a sound, a victory sound by Bumfluff. Wow, I get a yawn as soon as I get on here. Yep. Well, I was meant to start this stream at 9 o'clock on the dot, but I had to put my kids to sleep because my wife has gone out tonight. So I was in bed. I was in the bedroom helping them sleep, and that's why I'm yawning, because I'm like waking up from putting them to sleep. Alright, so we've got our 4 characters, and we've got our monsters ready to go. And so yeah, we'll just launch straight in. Let me just do the intro. So the usual intro for It Started in a Tavern. I've I've got an intro. Welcome to It Started in a Tavern, the D&D show where backseating is encouraged. In our show, we love it if you guys, the audience, join us on this journey of storytelling adventure. At points where the party is not sure what to do or how to get out of a situation, they can call for a vote from you guys. You can also vote for effects in the game, like asking for the weather to change. If you think a character has done something awesome or the player has made actions in line with their character's ideals, bonds, flaws, then you can !inspiration to award them inspiration. If you have any suggestions for the foes the party should face or how you want to see the story evolve, you can email your questions, comments, and loot/encounter suggestions to itstartedinatavern@gmail.com. Last time we saw the party, so this is last time we were here and It Started in a Tavern. We had seen Pickle, Plonky, Eotasmus, and Chum adventuring through Goldoxia. The land has been hit by troubling times with a plague. There is rumours that their lords are not enjoying the bestial heroes gaining notoriety. The heroes made a trek up the arduous mountains to find in search of a fabled monster called the Honkdra, and then they successfully defended the Honkdra from being kidnapped by cultists from the guild. Goldoxia Alchemy Guild, or GAG for short. There was a massive party after they protected the Honkdra, which went late into the night, and then they woke up in a nightmarish landscape of green mist vision, which was actually communication from a entity in the plague. What was it called? The Plane of Ooze, who had drawn them there to warn them against interfering with plans to spread the plague. After they woke up in a sweat from that encounter, from that vision, they decided that it was time to head back to Pylandia. So they travelled from, let's have a look at the map here, they travelled from Chorio to Sidrus to Marbo. And then once they got to Marbo, is it Marbo? Once they got to Marbo, they met someone who wanted to teach, who was running alchemy classes, and Plonky was interested in seeing those alchemy classes and what they were up to. I'm probably talking too much because we're actually not going to be following these guys, but I'll just catch you up on what happened in Goldoxia because it's been a bit of time since we played it. So in Marbo, there was an alchemist who wanted to run some sessions on how to make potions, but it wasn't going to be for a week, so the party decided to travel across to Castanore, where there's a ruby mine nearby, and they went into the ruby mine to try and get some rubies which they can use to create health potions. That's where we left the party there. We cross now to the lands of Zothaton, basically Zothaton is a swampy marshland. Hang on a sec, I wrote some notes down for this. Zothaton is a marshy, swampy land that became like that because a mad mage opened a portal to the Plane of Ooze, and then the plane, and has become a self-sustaining portal that is terraforming the landscape of Zothaton into one of marshy swampland. Oh, right, it was you who did that. Flustered, I changed the text from your hand drawn to the text, which is good. I thought it was a good idea. I was wondering if that happened because I logged out and logged back in and it did it on its own. I thought that was a smart system of the game, but you did it. Anyway, so the plane of elemental ooze is seeping through this portal and has started terraforming the region. So a lot of towns and civilization has kind of moved away from the center of Zothaton. Somewhere in Zothaton there's a portal that's allowing all this energy to seep out from the elemental plane of Ooze. On the edges of Zothaton it's still like pretty good land, but just like not very far into the land you start hitting swamps and poison and monsters and stuff from the elemental plane of Ooze. So we actually are joining our party, who have taken a job from a senior council member of Farwater. And the senior council member of Farwater, so Farwater's been hit by hard times. There's some sort of what was it? People are becoming unwell, and the land is like the normally arable land, the normally farmable land that they've got around their town is starting to become corrupted. So they've employed the party to go and find out what's going on with that. The party asked around town and has eventually come to the conclusion that it is just out of town in a Farwater. There is what used to be a village, which is now dilapidated and infested and corrupted land. So not livable anymore. So people moved out of the town. Like, it's only like a small village, a handful of people that lived here, doing some farming. And those people have since moved out of the area because it's too hard to live there, and you know, it's slowly being retaken by the elemental plane of Ooze and nature. But the party has tracked the source of corruption to this little what do you call it, estuary, to this little spot where the rivers meet into a little pond lake thing. Billabong. It's called a billabong in Australia, isn't it? I can't remember. I don't think it's estuary. Oh, estuary is where... Oh, a marsh can be part of an estuary. An estuary is where salt water meets fresh water, so it's not that. What's it called where a river, three rivers meet and create a body of water? Area where three rivers meet and create a pond. A confluence? Tributary. No, I don't want the rivers and sea meet. What is the place where rivers meet? A confluence is where rivers meet. Okay, anyway, it creates a confluence. Let's go with that. So you can see we've got our party here. I'm the colour, right? I'm white? Okay, good. Because if I'm GM, you can see what's going on in this map up here. But if I'm playing as a colour, you can only see what the players can see. So we've got our players here. Oh crap, I forgot to rename them. I don't even have any names for them. What do we name these guys? I don't have anyone joining the game. So if, by the way, for the current situation of playing D&D, I waive the usual 1,000 channel point fee to join the game. If you want to join the game, all you have to do is let me know. If the game then becomes full, or it becomes more popular, then people who spend the 1,000 channel points will get the priority to join the game. But at the moment, I don't have anyone playing, so I'm okay to have it for free. If anyone wants to join me, you can. Then you can name your own characters. Oh, Bumfluff's paying the daily tax. Thank you, Bumfluff. You can name your own characters, but at the moment we've got no names for these guys, so what should we name them while we wait for players to join? We've got the lizard folk druid, the orcish. Wait, he's not actually a paladin. He's a cleric. The orcish cleric. What was your name for the orcish cleric, Bumfluff? I couldn't remember. The halfling rogue and the plasmoid warrior. Just going to change this so it's not a monster name. Fighter. It's not warrior in D&D. It's fighter. If no one has any names for these things, I'm just going to go and Bartholomew Osiris Bladesong. No, I think that's copyright. That rings a bell from somewhere. I'm pretty sure someone's copyrighted that. Anyway, he's an elf. I don't have no dirty elves here. I feel like I should turn the aircon off because, oh wow, there's some cool plasmoid names here. I was going to call it Blexelgleish, but that will conflict with the current canon of where Blexelgleish is at the moment. And Blexelgleish is actually in the tavern. That's why it's a plasmoid fighter, not a plasmoid monk. Blexelgleish is in the tavern, the Bleeding Rat Tavern in Goldoxia. So Exnorish. This guy's name is going to be Exnorish the Plasmoid Fighter. Where is he? Should be... Yep, this guy. Over here. Where was it? Exnorish. Oh, it's locked. Oopsie. There we go. We've got Exnorish. Who else have we got in the party? Yep, Bob. What was the name of the orc cleric from last week? Whose deity should be Grimsh, but we couldn't pick Grimsh as the deity. You can actually have Grimsh as the deity, then you would just have to... So you could put Grimsh here. And your domain would probably be death, I think. Or war. Probably war. Grimsh domain. Grimsh is violent and bloodthirsty. He was the patron god of the orc race and greater god of the orc pantheon. He was named He Who Never Sleeps, for he was said to never tire, and symbolized with an ever-open eye to represent the orc belief that he watched over them all, judging the worth of each and every one of their kind. Grimsh created the orcs and guided their destiny with the aid of his divine subordinates. Portfolio: Conquest, Destruction, Storm, Strength, Survival, War. Domains: Tempest and War. Oh, so you could be a Tempest. Let me have a look at that. Cleric Tempest. Cleric Tempest. Domain. A creature... What does Tempest Domain do for you? Doesn't matter anyway, it's only at level 3. You get Fog Cloud, Thunderwave. Oh no, this is a first level. At first level, you gain proficiency. Where is this on? Wikidot. Wrath of the Storm? Is this homebrew or is this the actual? It's in Baldur's Gate 3. It seems to be pretty legit. So you get Fog Cloud and Thunderwave at first level. You can do Channel Divinity Destructive Wrath. So at the second level, you can use your channel to diminish the willpower of the storm. Yeah. I feel like War Domain would fit it better, right? War or Tempest? If he's having Grimsh, it's got to be War. Grimsh doesn't have anything to do with storms. But then everyone has a War. It's always a War Cleric because they have the fighting abilities, so it's a little bit boring. But there you go. We're going to make him a War Cleric. I also want to lock these things because I'm going to accidentally pick them up and it's going to annoy me. Oops, that one's already locked. Oopsie. Oopsie, 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 oopsie. Alright, so that was... Oh, I still didn't get the name. I'm going to randomize the name if no one wants to choose a name. I haven't... Oh, I don't think I had a name for this guy, actually. Did I? Oh, yes, I did. Chontaku. Chontaku, the level 1 lizard folk druid. This is what his picture looks... This is what the picture looks like that I got off Google. But the miniature is over here. His miniature doesn't look exactly the same as him, but it's not too bad. And then a halfling rogue. What do we name a halfling rogue? Regis. I could name him Regis. I mean, I could call the character Bartholomew Osiris Bladesong. It's only a private game at the moment. Find the halflings! Find the halflings! I've been practicing my orc. How to speak orc. Or speak like an orc. Because I really wanted to play an orc in a Warhammer 40k setting. Because I was listening to some guys playing orcs, but their speech was just their normal voices. They were using some of the orky words like "Yo, get Yumi's gonna crush me some Yumis," but they were just talking normally. Apparently, to change your voice to sound like an orc, you gotta stick your jaw out and have your teeth over your bottom lip, and then you go, "Alright, boys, we're gonna crush us some Yumis." So I think I can do a pretty good orc character. I should play an orc. What? What you want? Leave me alone. Oh wait, that's the peasants. What are the orc? Zug zug. Zug zug. I can't remember anything else. What else did the orc peons say? Dwarducks. That's the trolls. Dwarducks. I used to love the trolls in Warcraft 3, but I hated the trolls in World of Warcraft. I mean, I didn't hate the trolls in World of Warcraft, but they just weren't the same as the trolls in Warcraft 3. Not Warcraft 3, Warcraft 2, Tides of Darkness. I don't actually know what trolls look like in Warcraft 3. I'm gonna have a look. How cool were the trolls in Warcraft 3? I'm getting distracted from the story. Oh yeah, they still look beefier than the ones in World of Warcraft. But not as good as the Warcraft 2 ones. So maybe the Warcraft 2 ones just looked cool because it was mostly imagination that you were using to tell what they looked like, because it was such a small pixelated creature. But their profile picture looked cool, a red face and the green skin and then the red face. Reminds me of one of my favorite toys when I was a kid called Count Trollia. It was one of those trolls that you could buy in the 90s, a troll toy. I wish I bought more of these days. I wish I had bought more of them. Okay, so sorry about that. We've got Chontaku. We've got can't remember now. The cleric whose name is unknown. That is Chontaku. What was the plasmoid's name? In Exnorish, Chontaku, and then we need a name for a Lightfoot halfling. I'm going to the name generator. You guys asked for it. Oh goodness. Quinlan Copper Dancer, Senza Hill Hollow, Mernad Emberheart, Gozu Big Shine, Pencast Keenbottom, Valdal Fernseeker, Zaldak Strong Rabbit, Osfa Hogwillow, Halkin Bronze Braid, Coric Brambleade, that sounds like a drink. Which reminds me, I didn't get any water. Uh-oh. And I just finished that cup, so someone says hydrate, I'm gonna have to go get water. Coric Brambleade? Hogwillow? I like Hogwillow. Let's put Hogwillow on the back burner. Wild Bluff, Marble Finger, Smooth Fingers, Rumble Hair, Davkin, Daviva, Kazumo Finoran Ricos, Terich, Pimpos, Elfa, Cornad. It's like Conrad except not. Cornad Hogwillow. How's that? Yeah, great. Thanks, Bumfluff. I knew you'd do that. All right. Well, I'll leave the name coming up when I come back from getting water. I better have a name in chat for the halfling rogue. Or else, that's right. Bumfluff says or else. Alright then, no one has any, so I'm going to put Cornad Hogwillow. Alright, do I have everything I need for these guys now? Locked. Just don't want to pick up these things by accident, it's annoying. Locked. Alright. I'm going to put in a note here. Wait, which way are we holding this thing? Yeah. I'm going to put a note here. Components. So one thing, I think I mentioned it already, but one thing I don't like about these character sheets is that you can put the money in here. And I'm actually partial to having these piles of money here, like the chips. So, I don't know how everyone else feels about that, but that's what I feel. If I put something here, that's how you put in the title. Okay, so we're going to put here, initiative. Oops. Initiative. Initiative. So we've got Cornad, and we've got... I've got all their names, except for Cornad, because he's the last one. Blexel Glacier's cousin, ex-Norrish. Not really, that's not canon. He's not Blexel Glacier's cousin. Ex-Norrish. And then we've got who? Unknown cleric. Can you please tell me what the cleric's name was? I can't remember it. Chontaku was the name of the druid. Chontaku. Bumfluff says, don't you have the bag there? Yeah, the bag is here. This is it. It's got a coin purse with some money in it. And it's got his items in it here. And it's got nothing in this bag because I've already got it all out. I'm going to rename it in a minute. Didn't get the equipment out. Does shield count as armor or weapon? Whoa, that's the wrong way around. And then his fine clothes. I'm going to put the shield up here. What is the name of the bag? The name of the bag is Cleric Spear Character because I renamed it. Because if people were going to join, I want them to choose their own name. But no one joined. Alright. So let's get some initiative rolls going. So we'll get Cornad to roll his first. And Cornad rolled a 10 plus his dexterity bonus, which is 3. 13 initiative for Cornad. And then we've got Chontaku. Roll your d20, Chontaku. Tell me what you get. Chontaku got 17. Dude, I'm rolling so good. Compared to usual. Plus 1 is 18 initiative for Chontaku. Oops, that's 148. And then we've got ex-Norrish. Ex-Norrish is over here, right? Roll your d20 please, ex-Norrish. Not the d12. 14. Ex-Norrish got a 14 plus his dex mod, which is 3. 17. Yeah, because he's a dexterity fighter. 17 initiative for ex-Norrish. And then Orc Cleric. Orc Cleric is going to roll. And go. Natural 1. Plus 0 dexterity. Good work, Orc Cleric. That's what happens when you don't give a name to your character. And then we've got to add in our 4 enemies. So that is 1, 2. Oops. Alright, and then we're going to roll them. Where's me dice over here? Don't look, guys. I'm about to remove the veil. Okay, GM dice. One initiative is 5, 19, 18, 5, 19, 18, 13. 5, 19, 18. Yeah, I'm going to have to remove the veil anyway because I need to see their stat blocks. I guess I don't need to see it until the party uncovers it. Alright, so whose go is it first? The enemies won't move around at all yet because they're not aware of the presence of the party until the party comes upon them. So they're just going to stay where they are, milling around or whatever they're doing in the darkness. So let's just move these people around. Chon Taku is first with a roll of 18. Good work, Chon Taku, the druid, got the highest roll. How's that? Chon Taku is the druid, right? Yeah. Then X Nourish, the dexterity fighter. That makes more sense. Oops. Oh, dude. That was dumb. I can't remember what he got. 17. Then Cornad. Then Orc Cleric. And then... oh, no. Not that. While I'm at it, I'm just gonna put these guys in. So number 2 is at 19. And then number 3 is at 18. But in my canonical, in my canon, the players break the tie. Although it should be the one with the highest dexterity, which is still going to be Chon Taku. The one that I was playing today, they if there was a tie in rolls, then it's the one with the highest dexterity. Oh, by the way, I'm going to change the music. We're not on Adventure Begins anymore. This music is Adventure Begins by Tabletop Audio. They do some great music. If anyone wants to check them out, go for it. But we're not in Adventure Begins anymore. We are in Misty Marsh. I was meant to just have Adventure Begins for the intro bit. Alright, so Chon Taku gets to have his go first. I also got a toggle on measure movement. What did we say was 5 feet in centimeters? One centimeter. I think 1 centimeter was 5 feet, wasn't it? Alright, Chon Taku. I'm pretty sure they're all 30 movement, right? Where is Chon Taku? His movement speed is 30. So he's gonna... alright, guys. We've made it to the swamp. Now we gotta get out. Oh, wait. He's a lizard man, so it'll be... alright, guys. We've made it to the swamp. So, we gotta take it quietly. In case of anything that's out to get us. Now does moving, if he says moving quietly, is that a stealth roll? or does he just mean like don't be crazy? Thank you. Alright, so 5, 10, 15. What does that get him? Wait, does he have any spells for detect magic? That's what he wants to do, because they're trying to find the source of corruption. So he wants to detect magic to see if he can sense any magical corruption. Oh, schnitzel, where's all his spells? No, I got spells out. Oh, I do. It's just the... Oh, yeah, okay. Charm, create water, protects from good and evil. Nope. Maybe not this guy. Produce flame, thorn whip. No. He does not. What does create or destroy water? Can he use that to get across the... You create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range of an existing open container. Alternatively, the water destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container. Alternative, no, because I would want control water, is it? I'm thinking of like parting the waters. So no, his spell wouldn't help him to get across this water. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The other reason why you want to play on a board like this as opposed to playing on a surface, on the actual surface, is when you move these things on the board you can see their shadows so that you know which square to place them in. But if you're playing on a map that's on the table, it doesn't have a shadow. So you can't see where you want to place your piece. That's why I switched over in the original Ruby mine with the party from Goldoxia. I have it set so that it's on this board and you can't see the shadows, so I don't know how that's going to work out when we eventually get to go back to a game. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can move one more. 30. Alright, does that reveal anything? Nope. Okay, who's after Chontaku? Wait, does Chontaku have anything that he could do as a bonus action? So far, so good up here, fellas. Come on. Heal wounds, protection from good and evil, charm person, create or destroy water. Produce flame, thorn whip. No. Okay, so that was Chontaku's turn. He's got nothing else to do here. Now it's going to be X-Nourish turn. X-Nourish. So my voice for the what are they called? The plasmoids is like lots of air in the because they talk by creating a bubble of air inside their slime and then modifying the hole that it comes out of to speak. They don't really have a tongue or teeth or anything to make the sounds. Okay, Chontaku, I'm gonna make my way up there. Don't get too far ahead of me, because I'm tougher than you are. And then Chontaku's like, yeah, whatever. Whatever, X-Nourish. See if you can catch me. So X-Nourish is also a 30, because they're pretty standard, aren't they? Where's his speed? 30, yep. But does he have an extra action? He could actually move forward. Oh, he could have used his Chontaku could have, I want to rename them. Chontaku could have used his action to dash, but he didn't. Oh, I did rename him. Didn't get a name for that guy. And that guy's name was what? Cornad. Come on, Cornad. You know what Cornad's accent's gonna be, don't you? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's up with Chontaku, but he's going to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Still nothing. Wow. And he doesn't have any abilities that can detect magic, so he's just rushing in headlong to combat. Wait, do they have immunity? Do plasmoids have immunity to like acid and stuff? I'm gonna look that up. The slimes do. Ability, size, speed, amorphous, dark vision, hold breath, natural resilience. You have resistance to acid and poison damage, an advantage on saving throws against being poisoned. I love plasmoids. So saving throws against poison and acid, but it's really disease that's in this area, isn't it? That's metagaming. The characters don't know that, just the DM, just the GM. Right, so X-Nourish is just going to stay there waiting for the party to catch up to him because he's too fast. What have we got here? Does the cleric have detect magic? Clerics usually have detect magic, don't they? That's not him. The cleric is over here. Sorry, I'm spinning the camera too fast. Where is his spells? How do I know which spells are prepared? Or is this the prepared spells? Divination, deck, magic. Also, you can do this. You can split the... No, you can spread the cards so that you can see them. Which I really should do. Is there only one card here? Yep. Alright, so he's got detect magic. Oh, and then using Bumfluff's tip, we can just press Alt on it to get underneath. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. Okay. If you sense magic this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature. Blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead. Or 3 feet of wood or dirt. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic near within 30 feet of you. Okay. And that uses a level 1 spell slot. Oh, I didn't get the spell slots out. Who needs one? 1, 2? Just 2. So for the spell slots, we've got this, not that menu. We've got this saved object for 1 D&D. And you've got to take out like 10 boxes to get to the thing you want. Okay, so spell cards. And then, come on. And then wait for it to load. And then I think it's in this box. No, it's not. It's in character creation. Character sheets. And that's an infinite box, so just do that. And then standard character sheets. See how many boxes you've got to get out to get this, and it's here. Spell slot tracker. So we only need 2 of them. 1 for the druid and 1 for the cleric. There you go. And is this the cleric? No. The cleric is here. Right next to each other, thank you. I prepared that. That was on purpose. Not. Oh man. How many spell slots do these people have? 1, right? A cleric. Oh, wait, does it say it here? I might not have to Google it. Yeah, spellcasting level 1. You know 2 cantrips. Rather than choosing, you may start with Druidcraft Produce Land. Oh, this is the Druid, yep, okay. Whenever you gain a Druid level, you can replace your cantrips with another cantrip. Nah, whatever, too hard. They're going to make me do maths and I just want to look it up. Okay, so first level, you have 2 cantrips and you have 2 spell slots at level 1. And what about prepared spells? I don't actually understand about prepared spells very well. I always play sorcerer. I don't ever use classes that need to prepare their spells because it doesn't gel with my brain. I really should. Apparently they're very versatile compared to the ones that don't prepare spell slots, because they can have lots of spells instead of just the small amount that you get every time you level up. So the cleric has 2 first level spell slots too, and knows 3 cantrips. Cool. Cool. So the cleric is going to cast Detect Magic. Actually, the cleric's going to move up first to be with the rest of the party. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, but can't do the dash because it's going to use the action to cast Detect Magic. So that's going to take up a spell slot, and then he's going to go Wololo, Wololo, Wololo. So within 30 feet. It's definitely not within 30 feet. What is it? 5, 10, 15, 20. No, definitely not within 30 feet. So the cleric casts Detect Magic. This glows with some magic and makes some weird sounding noise from the 1990s gaming universe. And then once his chanting settles down, he says, "No, I can detect nothing. There is no magic nearby. We should push on." Oh, I don't even know if that was his turn. Whoops. No, because he's at the bottom. Cornad allowed the orc to go first. That would mean Cornad held his action actually, but no, it was just poor GMing. So Cornad is then going to do... So Cornad is a rogue. He can do dash as a bonus action. So that means he can movement, dash, and still have action left. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Going to stay on this side of the fighter. But he still can't see anything. What can he do as an action? Nothing. Right? Sneak attack. This can't weapon master is up. Got nothing to do there. Alright, so he's going to stay there, and that's the end of their turn. So far they haven't found anything. Cornad yells back to the other 2 party members, "We can..." Let's make a yawning emote. What do I do for yawning? You guys earn X bonus points. Can I give bonus points? No, I think I've looked into that before. Alright, so Cornad yells back to the other 2 that are lagging behind and says, "Can't see anything up here yet. We're gonna have to move forward." They can hear some shuffling and rustling in the distance. What was this one? What was that? That was Cornad's accent. I told you that you'd be able to guess what his accent was going to be. Oh no, it's already been an hour. And we've hardly done anything. Right, so Cornad, who's... Chontaku is back up. Chontaku is going to go, "Whoop, Oh no, wait, Chontaku's the lizard. Okay, I'm coming up to you guys. Wait, I'm coming up to you guys. Wait for me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Put him here. Can we see anything yet? Still nothing. Okay. Can hear the rustling and hissing though, deeper in the swamp. I don't think Chontaku's got no spells that he can use, right? So he's going to take his dash then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Still nothing. Still can see nothing. Chontaku still can see nothing. Push on. X-Nourish. Okay, Chontaku. Okay, Chon. How do you do a T without using T? Okay. Okay, Chontaku. 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 Okay, Chontaku. I will come. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, now I'm doing corners. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He can stand on the edge. He just can't jump from the edge or it's going to be a dexterity check. And then for his action, actually, he's going to make a perception check to see if he can see anything nearby. Where is he? I don't think I picked the right character for a perception. I should have done it with the druid. But the druid didn't think about it, did he? Roll that dice. 17 plus perception. 1. 18. So with an 18, X-Nourish can see that the rustling, can see and hear that the rustling noises are coming from over at this island. Here. Oh, I should have done a nature check as well. But that's his action. So whose turn is next? Cornad. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, he's a freaking halfling. They only have 25, don't they? Yep. So he should actually minus 10 from his last movement. Which means that he would only be able to get here now. Alright. Oh, but he's got his dash as a bonus action. So he could go another 25 feet. How are we going to get across there? How are we going to get across? This river is huge. You think it's coming from over there, X-Nourish?
Yeah, that's what I can see, the rustling in the trees.
And the cleric. Is the cleric turn now? Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How long does the detect magic last? Is it only on that turn or does it have a duration? Concentration up to 10 minutes. Oh, okay, he's got time. So from there, he still can't sense any magic. Is he even going to be able to sense it from there? 5, 10. Nope, not really. But he can feel with his detect magic. Actually, I'm just going to make a religion check. He's going to try and commune with Grumsh to try and get some extra information out of his detect magic. He's going to make a religion check to see how close he's feeling to Grumsh in this area. 4. No. He's not feeling very close. Grumsh is in minus... No. This is a war cleric with -1 in religion. Oh, that's probably about standard though, because you don't need intelligence. Religion. Okay, no. So he cannot... He's feeling a bit difficult, having a bit of difficulty in communing with Grumsh in this area. Something seems to be blocking his communication to his deity. Alright. that's the cleric's turn. So, I'm just going to switch to GM mode for now, because the rustling in the with all the rustling in the bushes, some creatures rush out from behind the bushes when they see these people approach. As the players, you would not have seen the two at the back there. So they rush out of the bushes and seem to be becoming agitated. And then the party... Actually, you know what? You wouldn't have done initiative for all of that coming up to there, because initiative's only for when you're in combat. You would just move as you wanted to. But we're at 1 hour, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching me play with my toys, as Bumfluff put it last week. The party has just discovered some enemies bursting out of the bushes while they were exploring this swampy marshland. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget... Oh no, I've got some viewers. Welcome, guys, at the end of my stream. If you want to join the game... Oh, no, never mind, he just left. But if you do want to join the game, we'll be here playing D&D every Saturday night supposed to be from 9 till 10, but Australian Eastern Standard Time. But we're a little bit late today. Check out the schedule to find out what time the stream is on in your region. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.